Hello, friends and fellow flute enthusiasts, and thanks so much for tuning in. Today, I want to share with you two new flutes that we're putting into our Horizons flute store as new offerings. These are rim-blown flutes made by Frank Harder in Utah of Raven Wing Flutes. The two models that I'll be demoing and talking and sharing more about today are the both made out of cherry wood, hardwood. And this is the B Mojave and the G sharp Basketmaker Flute. So we'll go into a little bit more specifics on each one. The B is a higher tone, even though it's a lower key than the G sharp there. And the tuning on this is the Mojave scale. So we've got the notes charted out on our website here. So the way that I like to play this is keeping my middle fingers here on the flute. The difference with this one that you may find different than some of the other ones is that there is a thumb hole in the back as well. So in the key of B, this is a 440 hertz. We walk up the scale and everything comes up one at a time, even that thumb hole. And then to achieve the octave note, we're going to cover all the holes and tighten up our embouchure. Embouchure is something that's really important when you play rim-blown flutes. Frank does a really good job, though. He's got a nice notch and slant here, and that's going to help you get a tone on this flute a little easier. There are some of these where there's hardly any. I remember there was an old Butch Hall Rainmaker flute, which had no notch, no edge. It was just there. So it took a lot of effort. So these are a little bit easier to play than that. Still takes a little getting used to. And one of the things that you're going to find helpful when you play transverse flutes or rim-blown flutes is lip balm will go a long way in helping you get a nice clean tone. I'm not 100% on these flutes. I kind of noodle with them. So today you'll probably hear some airiness and some notes escaping me. I'm just having a human moment. So here's the B Mojave. That's the first register. Second register. Again, we're going to tighten up just a little bit. So now I'll just add a little reverb. People love to hear these, especially these types of flute with a little reverb, maybe just a little extra, maybe 60%. Here we go. Okay. Next, I'm going to show the G sharp. This is also made of cherry. You can see as they're standing from foot end that the G sharp is quite a bit longer. So the only concern here is how far away, it's kind of like playing a bass flute, how far away that bottom hand and bottom hole is from your face, basically. And so this can cause kind of some kinking of the wrist here. And so this may not be for you if you're shorter or have smaller hands. The reach on this could be a little uncomfortable. But anyway, here is the G sharp Basketmaker. So this one has 6 holes. They are ergonomically placed for a right-handed player, meaning right hand is on bottom, left hand is up on the top. So this one, there's lots of different scales, but I'm just going to play straight up the flute so you can get an idea of how it sounds. was the first register. Second. Little challenge for me. All right, so I'll just throw on a little reverb here for this as well. All right, so as you can see, it's just a different tone, a different quality than perhaps that of the native style flute, and it teaches us a little bit of patience and breath control and embouchure technique there. So if you're interested in these, we've just added them to our offerings at horizonsflutestore.com. If you have any questions about these flutes or any flutes for that matter, feel free to drop a comment below. We'll come through and scoop those up. You can also reach us through our website, horizonsflutestore.com, also horizonsfluteschool.com as well. So thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in another video very soon.